Hey, there he is. Look, Brian, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate your help with this. I've had a ton of friends help me lately with these videos. And although they've lent a hand and a strong back and the willingness to do a lot of work and take time out of the weekend for very little to no compensation, I think what I needed was someone with a good heart. And maybe even better yet, a good head on the shoulders. And I think you're the man for the job. Yeah, well, anyway, so food on the crafts table. If you need anything, give me a holler. I appreciate you, buddy. Good talk. With the recent upgrade of firmware version 28, Oculus released keyboard tracking using the Logitech K830. And like they did with your couch in version 26, they've added the ability to bring your office desk into VR. So this means you can see your actual hands over your actual keyboard over your actual desk in VR. Oculus is presently limiting keyboard use to OS navigation only, which includes the built-in web browser, which is good, but it's not yet super useful, especially as third-party virtual workspace tools like vSpatial and Immersed don't yet have access to the new keyboard tracking. With so little actually implemented, there's little to show, but what's there is really cool, and I thought it would be worth a quick review. Oculus no longer allows us to record the pass-through camera output, so you can't see my hands overlaid on the keyboard. So I had to be a little creative. Here you can see my setup in order to show the new keyboard tracking. I've got the primary camera so I can talk to you, a top view camera here so you can see my hands outside of VR, a camera inside a styrofoam head which wears the Quest, aka Brian, it's a little creepers, and a PC to record the video, which I'm casting from the Quest, and of course, the star of the show, the Logitech 830 keyboard. So as you can see, I've got the keyboard, I've got multiple angles. Now I'm gonna move my hands here, and you're gonna see as soon as the hand tracking comes in, there's my hands. Now watch this when it transitions. Look at that, it's 1 for 1. It's pretty crazy. So how far does this extend? I mean, really, it's just, it knows when my hands get over the top of the keyboard, and then when I pull them back, it does the transition. And so what does it look like when I actually type on the keyboard? So here from the spacebar, you can see that it turns it blue, which I think is great. There's no audible sound from within VR that I can hear, at least. You see I have the trackpad here. You can actually pick up items and move them, but not too much, not to the extent that you would like on like a PC. And something neat that I found here as far as how much the camera actually tracks, this is one of my brand new trackers from Apple. You can see as I move my hand around it, see how it shows up there? I actually found one earlier. I didn't know where it was, and as I moved my hand over it, I found it. Well, notice that the tracking sometimes gets lost on the actual keyboard, but and let me show you, if I just move it a little bit, there's a small bit of delay, but it moves it back. So that is just a quick review of the Logitech K830 in VR on the Oculus Quest. I cannot wait to see what Oculus does with the virtual environment, with virtual office spaces, with these type of hardware components and keyboards and mice and everything else. It's going to be fantastic. Do you plan on buying one of these keyboards? And what do you think about utilizing a virtual office space in VR? I look forward to seeing you guys each week. I love putting out new content for you. Do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and I'm going to see you guys here next week. Thanks so much.